we are discussing about the religious reformation. So in the last class, I told you that what is religious reformation and where it was started and what were the reasons for religious reformation. So about that I will ask some questions. Those who know the answer, just raise your hands. So what is meant by religious reformation? What is meant by religious reformation?
To revolt against monopoly of the Roman Catholic Church is called religious.
The revolt?
The revolt against the monopoly of the Roman Catholic Church.
So here, very good. So religious reformation means the revolt or the movement against the monopoly of Roman Catholic Church is called religious reformation. So where did this religious reformation started?
It was started in Germany.
It was started in Germany. Very good. So the religious reformation was started in Germany. Who started the religious reformation movement?
Martin Luther.
Who? Martin Luther. Very good. Martin Luther started the religious reformation. So can anybody tell that what are the any two reasons for religious reformation movement?
Many members of the Christian clergy
Clergy.
and courts individuals in materialistic pleasures and show interest in politics. Corruption in the name of letter of patron by Roman Catholic Church.
Very good. So these are some reasons are there that I already told you about those reasons for the this religious reformation. So today let's see about the movement of religious reformation which was started by Martin Luther. How it has been started? What was the role of Martin Luther in religious reformation? Let's see about that. Martin Luther. Martin Luther. So he was lived between 1483 to 1546. 1483 to 1546. So have you seen the picture of Martin Luther? So I have brought one picture about Martin Luther. So he is Martin Luther who started the religious reformation movement in Europe. He is the first. So here the religious movement was started by Martin Luther, or the movement which was started by Martin Luther is called religious reformation movement. So why he has started this movement? What was the reasons for that? I already told you the reasons. So Martin Luther, first he has rejected the preachings of Catholic Church. So what were the preachings of the Pope or the fathers or the clergies of the Catholic Church? They all had been rejected by this Martin Luther. It means to say that is not ready to accept what the fathers, what the clergies, what the popes are told. He completely against their preachings. And in the year 1570, he expressed an opposition against the church for sending the confession letters. Confession letters. So Martin Luther, he was against to preachings of Catholic Church, and also he directly opposed of sending the confession letters. Why he opposed the sending the confession letters? What is meant by confession letters? Why it has been issued? Confession letters means the Roman Catholic Church have the authority to issuing the confession letters who was the sinner, those who were considered as sinner, those who were done the bad activities. So after they have doing good work or good jobs, they have been issued the confession letter. And the Catholic Church or the Pope, they believe that God has given this authority to the Pope and the clergies of the Roman Catholic Church. So here the Catholic Church was of the view that God has bestowed the Pope with the authority of reducing the punishment of the sinners. So the Catholic Church, they believe that God has given the authority to reduce the punishment of the sinners. God has given that authority to the Pope. It was the belief of the Roman Catholic Church. So this authority has been given to the Pope, written for the good deeds done by the Jesus Christ and missionaries. So God has given this authority of reducing the punishment of the sinner because they have done good works. So that's why who was eligible to receive this confession letter? That normally to be pardoned, a sinner had to do noble deeds. So those who were sinners, those who had done bad activities or bad deeds, they have to be pardoned after they have done good deeds. It was the rule to issuing the confession letters. But what the Pope and the clergies of the Roman Catholic Church they have done is, many occasions, instead of doing anything good, the sinners found easy way of paying money to the church and getting pardon. So what was the rule for issuing this confession letter? Those who are the sinner, they have to, if they want to get the confession letter, they have to do good deeds. Then only the Pope and the Church will give them the confession letter. But the sinners, most of the sinners, what they have done? They didn't do any good deeds. Instead of doing good deeds, what they have done? They have paid money to the Roman Catholic Church and get the pardon letter or the confession letter. It means to say that the church was in selling the confession letters by getting money. So that's why Martin Luther, he opposed this activity of the church. So here, Martin Luther vehemently opposed the sale of letters of pardon. The followers of the Martin Luther were called Protestants. The followers of Martin Luther were called Protestants. So here, those who are following Martin Luther, those who are the followers of Martin Luther, they were called as Protestants. And around half of Germany's population become the Protestants. So those who were accepted the theory of Martin Luther, they have become the followers of Martin Luther and they were called as Protestants. So all of the Germany population had become the followers of Martin Luther and they also become as Protestants. So like this, the number of Martin Luther's followers had been increased in Germany. So here, religious reformation took a new turn in Europe. The religious atmosphere became weighted and the Europe people gave up their lives and their religious beliefs. And also they were put prison and also they divested of their property. So most of the people, they have to sacrifice their life for the religious beliefs. And some of their people, they have lost their property. So totally the atmosphere was totally polluted in the Germany at that time. So here, wherever they were more influential, Roman Catholics harassed the Protestants. In the retaliation, the Protestants harassed the Roman Catholics in places where they had government support. So there was an harassment between the Protestants and the Catholics. Wherever the Catholics are in more number, they have arrested Protestants. Wherever the Protestants had the government support, they arrested the Catholics. Germany nearly 30 years. So here, let's see about the effects of the religious reformation. Effects of the religious reformation. Can anybody tell about the effect? What were the effects of religious reformation? What will be the effects? ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಈ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯಸ್ ರಿಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ನ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಣಾಮಗಳು ಏನಾಗಿರಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಏನಾಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿಂದೂ ಧರ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಲವಾರು ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಅಂಧ ಸಂಪ್ರದಾಯಗಳಿತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿಂದೂ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ. ಸೊ here also so many religious reformation have been we can see in our history. So many the scholars and the philosophers, they have tried to reform the Hindu religion. So like that, what will be the effects? We can say quote here our Basaveshwara in the 12th century. He tried a lot to for the reformation of Hindu religion. He fight against the blind customs, blind features of the Hindu religion. So like that, see about the effects of the religious reformation. As a result of the religious reformation, solidarity of Christian religion received a severe blow. Christianity was divided into three sects, that is Catholic Church, Orthodox Church and a Protestant Church. So the religious reformation movement, it has given a big blow to the monopoly of Roman Catholic Church. So it is, and also the Christianity has divided into three parts. So one is Catholic Church, Orthodox Church and Protestant Church. So first effect is solidarity of Christian religion. Solidarity of Christian religion receives a severe blow Second one is the Christianity was divided into three sects. The Christianity was divided in three sects. One is Catholic Church, second one is Orthodox Church, Orthodox Church Third one is Protestant church. So here, what are the effects of religious reformation? First effect is the solidarity of Christian religion receives a severe blow. It means to say that till the religious reformation, nobody have the guts to question the Roman Catholic Church. What are the preachings given by the Catholic Church? They have been accepted by all the people. Martin Luther, he was the first person who questioned the church, the preachings of church. So after that, many of the followers, they have started questioning the church. So because of that, the monopoly or the solidarity of the Christianity has got a big blow. So next is, till that there was only one church in Christianity, that is Catholic Church. But after this, the Christianity has been divided into three parts. One was Catholic Church, Orthodox Church, and the Protestant Church. So like this, this was the first effect of the this religious reformation. So the second one is, many of the European kings got liberated from the hold of the church and the pope. Many of the European kings got liberated from the hold of the church. So till the religious reformation was started, all the European kings, they were under the control of the church or the pope. But when religious reformation started, they were all religed by the hands of the church or the hands of the pope. This was the second effect of the religious reformation. So religious reformation, it led to rise of the nationalism. So in those days, in Europe also there was a rule of kings. So after the religious reformation, nationalism has been took place in European politics. So if, the best example for that is in 1917, there was a revolution in Russia. So that was the best example for the rise of nationalism. The confiscated wealth of church was utilized for the economic development. So by selling the confession letters, the wealth which was accumulated by the church had been now utilized for the economic development of the European countries. They have accumulated so much of wealth in the church, Catholic Church. Now that has been used to for the economic development of the European nations. Patriotic feelings became strong and the kings of Europe developed religious tolerance. So in European people there will be development of patriotic feelings. And also the kings who were ruling in European countries, they have developed religious tolerance. It means to say that they have started, all the European kings, they have started treating all the people of the Europe equally, even though they belong to different religions. Maybe they will belong to Catholics, maybe they will be Orthodox, maybe they were the Protestants. So what is the difference between Catholic Church ಆರ್ಥೋಡಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಟೆಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್? ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಲಿಕ್ ಚರ್ಚ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು, ಆರ್ಥೋಡಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು, ಹಾಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಟೆಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು? ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಲಿಕ್ ಚರ್ಚ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇವ್ರೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬಿಲೀವ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಬೈಬಲ್ ವಿಚ್ ವಾಸ್ ಇನ್ ಹೀಬ್ರೂ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್. ದೇ ವರ್ ದ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನಲ್ ಕ್ರಿಶ್ಚಿಯನ್ಸ್ who Catholics, but after that there will be a reformation in Catholic Church, because it means to say that they were ready for changes, they were ready to reform themselves, they were called Catholics. What were Orthodox Church? ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಲಿಕ್ ಚರ್ಚ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವರು ಮೊದಲು ಸಂಪ್ರದಾಯವಾದಿಗಳಾಗಿದ್ದರು. ಆದರೆ ಆನಂತರದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಇವರು ತಮ್ಮನ್ನ ತಾವು ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗೆ ಇವರು ಬದಲಾದರು. ಯಾವಾಗ ಅವರ ವಿರೋಧಿಗಳು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ತಮ್ಮನ್ನು ತಾವು ಬದಲಾಯಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಸುಧಾರಣೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು. ಆರ್ಥೋಡಾಕ್ಸ್ ಚರ್ಚ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವರು ಸಂಪ್ರದಾಯವಾದಿಗಳು. ಆ ಬೈಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿತೋ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಬಾವಿ ಬೀಳ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಬಾವಿ ಬೀಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಯಾರು? ಆರ್ಥೋಡಾಕ್ಸ್ ಚರ್ಚ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೈಬಲ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇವರು ಬೇರೆದನ್ನ ಇವರು ನಂಬೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಫೇತ್ ಇನ್ ಬೈಬಲ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ಪ್ರಾಟೆಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಚರ್ಚ್? Protestants are called the followers of Martin Luther were called as Protestants. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಟೆಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಲಿಕ್ ಚರ್ಚ್ ಹೇಳೋದೆಲ್ಲ, ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಲಿಕ್ ಚರ್ಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಂತ ಪೋಪರು, ಅಲ್ಲಿನ ಕ್ಲರ್ಜಿಗಳು ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳೋದು ಸುಳ್ಳು, ಅದನ್ನ ನಂಬಬೇಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಜನರಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಗೃತಿಯನ್ನ ಮೂಡಿಸಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಅವರನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಟೆಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಲಿಕ್ ಚರ್ಚ್ನಿಂದ ಸಿಡಿದು ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದಂತಹ ಜನ, ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಲಿಕ್ ಚರ್ಚ್ನ ನಂಬಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನ ಅವರ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನ ವಿರೋಧಿಸಿ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದಂತಹ ಜನ, ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಚರ್ಚ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಟ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದೇ ಪ್ರಾಟೆಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಚರ್ಚ್. So like the three types of churches came to exist in Europe or in Germany. So due to this movement, the literary fields saw progress. Local languages influenced the European minds. So till that there was no literature in regional languages. ಅದುವರೆಗೂ ಕೂಡ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯಸ್ ರಿಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗೋವರೆಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಯುರೋಪಿನಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯಸ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ವೇಜಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ರೀಜನಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಬರವಣಿಗೆಗಳು ಇರ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದ ಪ್ರಾಟೆಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ they were started writing in the regional languages, so that the regional languages were flourished in the period of this religious reformation. And last one is the Catholic Church itself underwent reformation for this came to be known as counter reformation. So when the ಯಾವಾಗ ಈ ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಲಿಕ್ ಚರ್ಚ್ ಅಂತ ಏನಿದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಲಿಕ್ ಚರ್ಚ್ನ ವಿರೋಧಿಗಳು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರುವಾದರು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಯುರೋಪಿನ ಜನ ಜರ್ಮನಿಯ ಜನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನಿಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಲಿಕ್ ಚರ್ಚ್ ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಸುಳ್ಳು, ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಮೋಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಆ ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಲಿಕ್ ಚರ್ಚ್ ನಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದಂತವರು ಪ್ರೊಟೆಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಚರ್ಚ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಚರ್ಚ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಯಾವಾಗ ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿ ಶುರುವಾಯಿತು, ಆಗ ಪ್ರಾಟೆಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಫಾಲೋಯರ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದ್ರು, ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಲಿಕ್ ಚರ್ಚ್ ನ ಫಾಲೋಯರ್ಸ್ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬಂತು. ಸೊ ಆಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಲಿಕ್ ಚರ್ಚ್ನವ್ರಿಗೆ ಆಗ ಜ್ಞಾನೋದಯ ಆಯ್ತು. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಆ ಒಂದು ಹಿಡಿತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ, ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಸುಧಾರಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಭಾವನೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬಂತು. ಯಾರಿಗೆ? ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಲಿಕ್ ಚರ್ಚ್. ಸೊ ಯಾವಾಗ ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮನ್ನ ತಾವು ಸುಧಾರಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಗಳನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಅದನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೌಂಟರ್ ರಿಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಎಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? counter reformation. So the counter reformation. Reformation means, so it was the Protestant group gained strength by spreading very rapidly. However, by development, the Catholics saw the necessity of self-reformation to protect their image. So the strength of the Protestants have been increased. So it gives a alarm to the Catholic Church. So at last, the Catholics decided to make counter-reformation. Indicate that the severe blow to the existence and severe of the Roman Church, they had to do something to protect interest of Church. So for their survival, to protect the interest of the Church, a necessity gave birth to movement called counter-reformation. So the leader of the counter-reformation was Ignatius Loyola. Ignatius Loyola, he was the leader of counter reformation. He was the leader of counter reformation. So I will show you the picture of Ignatius Loyola. So he was the person named Ignatius Loyola. He was the leader of counter reformation. So here he has started the Jesus Society. So by starting Jesus Society in the year 1540, the main aim to restore the glory and authority of Roman Catholic Church. So here, Ignatius Loyola, he was the leader of counter-reformation movement. So he has started or he has founded the Jesus Society. The main aim of this Jesus Society is to restore the glory and authority of Roman Catholic Church. So he has imparted good education to the followers of the organization and make them to dedicate their lives for the service of the society. So the Jesus Society, the followers of the Jesus Society, they have been given good education, and also they prepared the followers to sacrifice their life for the service of the society. So this was the main objective of this society. So this is all about the religious reformation. Do you have any doubts?